Hello again, welcome back to the Illegally Cited YouTube channel, and we're back for another quick look here today, and this time we're going to take a look at Puzzle Quest 2. A little while ago on my channel, took a look at the PC version of the original Puzzle Quest, still one of my real favorite modern puzzle games. As I said in that video, I really like the combination of what they did with combining, a traditional style puzzle game with RPG elements and just, kind of made it a deeper experience. So I recently did end up picking up the PC version of Puzzle Quest 2 via Steam, and I figured I'd show it because there are a lot of similarities, but they do add quite a bit more to it. Different mini games, the whole perspective of the game is different. So you remember in the first game we had that kind of overworld map where you had these, little castles and settlements and, whatever. You were going around this world map completing quests. Well, in Puzzle Quest 2, they've actually taken things down to the hero level or the character level. So you're actually wandering around the world, the main town, where you get quests, and then through this dungeon of sorts. So it's a lot more, just focused on the one main character. So let's, rather than keep talking, let's get into it here. We'll click, and so we got the main menu. Things are pretty, the menus are pretty easy to read. You get the typical options. You have your single player, multiplayer, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go to single player right now. And here we got our kind of character sheet of, I'm in the middle of a game right now. So this one isn't going to be quite, from the beginning like I did the last one. So there should be a few more things to show off. I'm going to just say continue. Right now I'm playing a barbarian class. It's a lot more focused on physical damage and things like that. So, I can do quests, inventory, spellbook, all these different types of options, and I can get at these at any time through the game, so I don't really have to go through here. But going to quests will just bring you right into the game here. So, boom, as you can tell right here, this is what the game world looks like. So like I said, you're zoomed in. I can click on this arrow here, which will take me to the next screen. And you notice the gold kind of question mark above it. That's a marker telling you which way that you need to go to continue your quest. So, I could go back through this door over here or whatnot, but this is kind of leading me to the next direction. Down in the lower right, you've got your mini-map. Again, kind of giving you the layout of the area. And over on the bottom left, you've got a bunch of little icons. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going into them, but I'll kind of show you briefly what they are. So your first one here is your kind of character sheet. So right now, basically, we get our kind of stats over here. It tells us how much gold and experience and all those kinds of things we have. Right now, I'm a level 8. Alright, health point 77, experience, and I got my gold. Not doing too bad on gold right now. Then over here, we have our different character strengths. So when you pick your character, like the barbarian, you'll get different strengths versus, I can't remember all the other classes, but basically, you got your magical character, you've got your brute character, which I'm playing right now, and you get kind of, variations of that in between. So you got all your stats, and whenever you level up, you can choose to level up one of these statistics over here on the left side. Pretty standard stuff. Over here, you got your little body, basically, where it shows where you can equip weapons and armor and other amulets and things. So right now I've got everything filled up except for I don't really have like a necklace or an amulet or something giving me some kind of secondary attack or a secondary attribute. But you've got your helmet, you've got your main armor, your boots, and then with your weapons, and I'll get into this more when we actually get into a battle, but you can kind of spec out your character in a couple of different ways. So right now both hands are the same right now because I'm choosing to use a two-handed weapon. So both, either one of those will have that same weapon, and I can click on them and use the attack. But if you do want to go the smaller weapon route, again, you could have a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. You could have maybe a poison dagger in one hand and then a one-hand sword with the other. So if you had enough action points, basically, you could just you could poison your enemy and then hit him with a physical attack or whatever. So you have a lot of different options there. And over here on the right, this is all of my inventory on the right hand side. So above here I can sort by everything. If I just want to look at what weapons I currently have, if I want to look at my armor and other stuff. So these are kind of resources for if I go to like the blacksmith or I go to somebody in town, I want to upgrade my weapons or my armor or amulets or whatever. These are resources that I collect throughout the game to be able to do that. So let's go back to my weapons here. So you notice this may be a little hard to see just because of the detail, but little check marks for the one I have equipped. So right now I got a little check mark there. These two I'm not using right now. So if I clicked on one of these, I could choose to activate, one of these. So like I said, this is a poison thing, one-handed, I believe. And it's also a good point to bring up, again, visually, the interface of how it looks. I will say that this, when you hover over like a weapon or armor or other item, these little pop-ups are very easy to read. I really don't have any problems with that. Tells you how much gold it's worth. The little gauntlet symbol, that means your attack power, your defense, your skull damage, which again we'll get to when we get into playing the game. And then below that you get any kind of description if it has any other special characteristics besides offense and defense. So, maybe you'll have a poison damage, or maybe you'll have a bonus to a certain color mana, that kind of thing. All that is really easy to read. I really don't have a problem with that. Nice simple background, fairly big font, not too bad. There is one area where I do have a bit more trouble, but we'll get to that when I get into the actual game board. So this is kind of a look at how you can equip your character and manage its manage your stats and things like that. So let me get out of this character screen. Again, I'm going to go to my lower left hand corner here. We got our spell book. So what this is on the left hand side you can only have so many spells active at a time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because these descriptions are a little longer typically, especially when you're in, I'm not sure if they're any bigger or smaller when I'm in the spellbook versus the game. I'll have to pay attention to that when we go in there. But I think these are a little bit harder to read simply because I think the text seems a little smaller, and I know that they don't bold, all the text in the items and equipment screen, it's, pretty large bolded text, so it stands out really well. The descriptions of these spells, they're readable, but I have to get a lot closer to the screen to be able to read it, and it's still sort of cumbersome to do that. So I can definitely see where some people will definitely have trouble. If you have trouble reading smaller or non-bolded print. So that's kind of a thing to pay attention to. But so over here on the left we've got our active spells, and over on the right we've got all of our spells that we have unlocked thus far in the game. So I could swap out. I'm going to stick with what I have for now. I don't feel like kind of changing and reading and dealing with any of that management right now. But if I wanted to, I could swap out some spells so I can get a different kind of combo set. Okay. That, okay, so this tells me like my quests that I have active. You got your main quest, you've got some side quests here, and then on the right hand side they they give a description of what the quests are, what to do. Here is another area where, you know, again, I actually do have a little bit of trouble with this as well. The print is big, the contrast isn't all that terrible. That looks fine. But one of the things I don't really like, you know, especially you see this a lot in any kind of medieval or fantasy game, but, you know, you get this weird font. You know, so this is not a standard, you know, typeface font. It's kind of meant to be more of like a, oh, here's a handwritten journal kind of thing. And yeah, it looks cool, but it can be a little harder to read. So yeah, all of this, you know, like I said, again, I can definitely see some people having trouble reading some of that. For the most part, honestly, this game is pretty playable. I mean, yeah, you kind of probably miss out on some of the story, but I'm not too certain how key the story is in this game, or really how good it is. It doesn't really seem all that important. Really, the gameplay is where it's at here. It's just a fun game to play, and all the variations of the puzzles. So for me, I might read a little bit, but I don't, you know, I can pretty much just follow the quest icons, click on stuff, and you can pretty much play the game fine. And this is a thing for showing secrets. I don't know if I have that yet, because it seems all grayed out right now. So that's a rough overview of the interface. I did want to go through all of those things because, like I said, in this game in particular, there are some good points, there are some potentially troublesome points in here. So I purposely started this little quick look right here with a chest, because I wanted to show more than just the battle interface this time, because, you know, again, even in the first game there were different types of puzzles. You know, you had the main battle puzzles, which you saw, then there were ones for learning spells or capturing creatures, those kinds of things, and I really didn't get into that, and I, you know, kind of wish I did. So I'm going to start by showing you. So I click on the chest. Alright, let's loot this thing. So what we have here is a variation on the general, the standard puzzle game. So normally the puzzle field, when you're doing a battle, the icons are a lot bigger, so they're easier to see. When you're doing lock picking, looting, door bashing, you get a smaller screen, or you get a smaller play field like this. And again, you know, some gamers may have a little bit more trouble seeing these just because they're smaller icons. Thankfully, you know, they're not all the same shape. They don't just use color to differentiate between the different elements. So, you know, you've got little coins, you've got little you know, jewel things, these little goblet things or whatever. You got all these different types of items here. So the way this mini game works is, on the bottom you've got a meter. You only get so many turns, and like I said, each one of these mini games has different variations. So every couple of turns, the bottom line of the playfield is going to go away. It's going to get blocked off, so you're no longer able to use them. So you kind of want to get the bottom stuff as quickly or as much as you can. So the same rules apply as Puzzle Quest 1. You've got a match 3 type system. You know, if you get 4 of a kind, you keep your turn if you're fighting. If you get 5 of a kind, you get like a wild card bonus. Pretty typical stuff. And in here, if I get like 4 of a kind or more, I'll get these other little chests. Some of these little items here will turn into little chests that I'll try to match up to get a bigger reward when opening this chest. So it's not just a matter of looting a chest, you know, clicking on it and getting what's inside. You're actually, depending on how well you play, you could get better or worse treasure or loot. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we got a 4 of a kind right here. That's good. Heroic effort. Fantastic. So you notice right here we've got a chest. And up here we've got one. So what I need is I need one more in the general vicinity so that I can unlock those. But I kind of still want to look at the... Oh, here we go. Another 4 of a kind. There we go. See, boom. Now that first playfield's gone. Can't do anything with it. So even if there were some chests down there, boom, they're gone. Alright, so I can match these chests right here. Fantastic. Alright. Let's see. Oh, another 4 of a kind. Okay, we've got 2 chests by each other. How do I get one in the middle? Because thankfully it's up a couple rows, so even if it takes a couple moves to do it, this part down here won't go up quickly. Do I see any other 4 of a kinds in the... Oh, no, thought I did. And like I said, you guys will probably, you know, you're watching this and probably going, oh, use that move, and that's how it always is when you're playing games, so... I'm not going to think about this too much because I don't want to lag the video down. Let's make a... Oh, wait a minute. What the hell am I doing? Let's do that. There is a 4 of a kind just where I want it to be. I really, really want a chest, you guys. Damn. I don't think it's gonna work. I was hoping to chain something together. I'm gonna lose that chest in a minute here. What can I do? Coins. Okay, got some heroic efforts. Oh, we got 2 chests over there now. In the corner, right corner up there. But I think I'm going to lose this because there's nothing I can do big enough to generate another one. So... I'm gonna... Oh shit, that was stupid. Oh yeah, that was not cool. I was going to try to combo and now I lost both of them because I made them fall. Yeah, that's playing live, ladies and gentlemen. Doing stupid things like that. Oh well. 4 of a kind. Well, those 2 chests are history in the next move. So we'll just have to make do with what we got. So we got some coins here. I got these. Oh, what the hell. Alright, well. We'll just speed things right along here, because we're not going to get very many combos. We don't really have very many... Ooh, here we go. Don't have a whole lot of game board left. So again, I'll just take what I can get. Let's see. What can I do? I can do that. Alright, so that was the last move I could do. We got 420 gold, no experience. In addition to that, we got... Ooh, what do we got here? Ancient Rapier. 7 of those, 6 skull. Alright, we got some resources, so I'm just gonna say take all. Got it. Alright, chest has been looted. So let's go up here. Let's see what else we got. I do kind of want to show... Oh, okay, perfect. We got another mini game here. So, this again is a different variation. So what we've got here is across the top in this red bar up here, 20 of 20. This is the strength of the door that we're going to bash. Down here we've got our meter of, you know, when this runs out we don't get any more moves. So basically what we're trying to do here is we want to take this game field and we want to make it into combos as usual. But when we do, we're going to turn some of these pieces into little doors that we can then bash down. So let's begin. Got a door down there now. Let's... Perfect. Boom. Alright. Got the door down a little bit. Still got enough there. Can I make... And it's nice if you can kind of make combos...
Email.
Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I had some email in the background running from my system access network. Did not realize I had that running. The joys of, yeah. So what I was gonna say was that it's nice if you can get combos that are near other doors, so that you don't have to try to figure out how to get them near each other. But there doesn't seem to be... Ah, let's do this green in here. Perfect. So again, these game pieces, another nice thing is that in the first game I remember that the yellow and the green, basically they were just two shapes, but they were, you know, one was facing left, one was facing right. In here, like here we got the yellow, here we've got the green. They're totally different little icons in the gems here, so they're a lot easier to differentiate. So that may be more helpful if you do have trouble seeing the different colors. So I know I definitely appreciate that. So let's combo that here. Okay, and then if I combo this red in here, I get another door. Perfect. Blue, 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 blue. I can do that. Blue, I suppose. Why not? Door. So you kind of get the idea of how the game works. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, we got that one, that one. Can I make a... Ah, here we... No? Dang. Trying to find another... combo nearby. Oh crap, that's gonna... Yeah, I put it in the middle. It didn't put it over there where I wanted it. But... this should do it. There we go. Okay, we got door, door, door. And what else can I do? What are we at? Okay, we're at 8 of 20. Well, let's take these white ones here. Perfect. Boom. I was hoping to get a chain reaction here, because that's what really helps, is sometimes you start something, you think, oh, okay, I'm just going to get this little combo over here, and then you get lucky and get this awesome chain reaction that generates more doors and stuff like that. Okay, we got a door, door on top of each other. Greenin, greenin. What should we do, guys? I don't know if I... Wait a minute. Okay, I can go blue. Ahaha! Perfect. Although we're getting a little low on my bottom meter down there. And you notice it kind of gives you a nice little audible warning, which is nice, but can be kind of annoying at the same time. It's like, yeah, I get it. The quickening heartbeat. Great. I know I'm close to failing. Get over it. Okay, so we need... Oh man, 2 more is all we need. Gotta play this smart. Okay, I can't do anything with that green... Yes, I can. Sweet! I think we got it here. Boom. You win. Alright, so we've unlocked the door. We got 20 experience to boot. Not too bad. Uh-huh. What do we got over here? Okay, so I'm going to try to fight this dude here. I don't want to go too much longer. I don't want to make this super long. Quick look, but I do want to show you at least one battle screen, one battle puzzle, to show you some of the differences from the first game, and then hopefully I can try to remember the way back to town, where I can show you... Maybe then I can show you the, you know, kind of where you buy and trade items and stuff like that. So, we got a skeleton here. Tells you your little character class, what you're going to fight there. Well, let's fight him. And hopefully I don't get murdered too badly. So again, it's a lot closer up, just you and another dude. It's not so much the macro level that was... Oh, that's right. Haha, yeah, this is the first puzzle that I've seen that does this. I did originally play this on the 360 some, didn't beat it. I have no clue where I left off in that. But what we've got here is we've got this part of the field that's not usable until... So these are, like in the first game we had those red skulls that kind of worked, boom, all around the skull would get blown up. So once the skull gets blown up, we will get... These things will disappear, and then that part of the field will become playable. But just like the first game, you've got your mana types in the middle here. You've got your spells that you can use. And again, no, it's probably the same size as in your journal. But again, that text is a little harder to read because it's not as bold-faced. So once you get to know them, and once you look at the icon, like, you know, it's just boom, okay, I know that little icon gives me some shield from when I read it before. Boosts my shield. So up here you got your attack power, your defense power, both hands here. This is your physical weapon, and this is a new icon in the middle here. It's like your action points, and these are those little gauntlets. So when I build up enough of them, so let's see, the action points, I need 6. I need 6 of those, and it'll cause 6 skull damage. So when I get enough of those, when I get 6 of those, I can click on one of these, and it'll, instead of playing the board, you'll get a little kind of animated thing that shows the guy stabbing or doing whatever with their weapon. So let us play here. I don't see any Skull damage we can do right away. So let's get some red mana. Of course you do. You get the gauntlet. Alrighty. How's about some purple? I will say in Puzzle Quest 2, it's not bad, but the music isn't near as catchy as the first game. I really kind of enjoyed the music in the first game. Really kind of a lot more epic, I think. Uh-oh. So this is, I'm a little worried about over here. Oh, but I'm not worried about this. Shazam. So there, he did it to me. That's kind of what it looks like when you get a physical attack. He used his weapon on me, because he got enough of those action points. So, let's see, we got blue. I'd like to get a 4 of a kind, but I don't see any. Oh man, I wish I had that spell active. There's a fair amount of green on the field now. Could boost my defense a little bit. Greenin'. Yeah, I guess I get some yellow mana. Oh ho 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 ho. Okay, so the optimal move is to. There we go. So now the more the field is playable. Because we got that block out now. I think we require some gauntlets. Alrighty. Yeah, I could launch that, but let's see. I'm gonna see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll help at least some. Let's boost my defense some, get rid of some green mana here. There we go. 37, not great, but not terrible either. Okay. What can we do now? Let's get some more blue, why not? Okay. Not a whole lot more to talk about. Like I said, I think I've covered most of the new stuff. Now it's just kind of a matter of playing through the rest of this puzzle. Oh, let's attack him directly. And he's got a lot of health left. So some of these battles, the one thing I will say is even early on in this game, here we go. These battles actually take a fair amount of time unless you get, oh man, mana drain. That's what happens when you have no valid moves on the table. There's nothing anyone can do. Drains everybody's mana and resets the board. Thankfully that one piece is still playable, so we have more of a playable area. And we do keep our action points at least, which is nice. Let's get some green. Oh yeah, give him that. That's nice, thanks. Okay. What move can I do? I don't see any skull moves that I can do. And occasionally, just like the first game, if you do enable it, or if you don't disable it, I should say, you do get, after a little while, you do get little hints. There'll be like a little arrow over one of the skulls. Or not one of the gems, and it will tell you one valid move that you can do. And it's not as easy to see as in the first game, because before it was just kind of this bright white kind of arrow triangle thing, and this one it's a little darker, so it blends in. And I am failing to see. I'm feeling kind of dumb right now because I am failing to see what move I can do. Got 2 blue there, but I can't. Green, green. I know it's staring me right in the face. Oh, wait, we got a wild card here. Oh, okay, let's do that. Okay. Did that help me much? Yes, I can get more gauntlet point or action points. There. Oh dear. Ah, no. That was not what I wanted to happen. But ooh, ho ho. However, this is. So check this out. We got. If I move this over here, we can kill that, which will kill that, which will give me all these gems over there. Hell yeah. Bring it. Okay. Can't do any skull damage. I got 7. I could do a physical attack. There's a lot of purple here. Don't you dare give him another skull. Okay, those are too spread apart yet. I think we're gonna... God, this guy's still got tons of health left. Mana drain again? My God. Okay. Don't see any skull damage. Any 4 of a kinds I can see. And even though these are within range, I can't use this as a playable piece, so I don't have to worry about I can't take that move. So instead, I'm going to get some more action points. What I'd like to do is generate some red mana, or use some red mana to give me some more attack power is what I'd like to do. Oh, wait a minute. We have skulls. Okay. Let's do the move I was gonna do last time. Give me some mana here. There we go. Get me a bunch of mana. Give me a heroic effort. And we got some red mana. Not a lot, but... Ooh, I could do... I'm gonna... Even though it... Ooh. Yes, please. Alright, I've got enough mana for everything. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of red, so I'm gonna hope. Oh no! Okay. Oh man, now I don't have enough mana. Oh, damn it. I don't have enough mana to do what I wanted to do now. Fantastic. So, can I do a 4 of a kind at least? I'd like to use this wild card over here. What color do I need? Okay. I don't know if I can get that. Not with that wild card anyway right there. Screw it. Keep this thing moving. Yeah, of course. Alright, fine. Alright, we're finally getting there, guys. We'll beat this guy here hopefully pretty soon. Hopefully this isn't too boring. I mean, hopefully you can just get an idea of how the game works. You know, doing the gems here, casting some spells. Let's do some physical attacks just to hurt him some more. And when you do the physical attacks, sometimes you can get blocked, which is really annoying. You save it up and they just do hardly any damage. Yeah, I'm gonna... Another spell. Ooh, that helped. What did you do? Alright, any skull damage? Oh no, you made it so I can't... Oh, that was not very nice. Let's, suck some of his mana dry there. Ha ha ha. Okay, purple. So close to killing him here. Gotta do this. Oh man, no! I was hoping for a 4 of a kind. Or a chain reaction of some kind. Alright, let's get some blue mana. Just keeps dragging on here. Get some gauntlets here. This should do it, I think. You blocked. Ah, you still won anyway. Alright, so that is a traditional battle. How a battle looks for Puzzle Quest 2. Let me see, even though I'm supposed to keep... I think I came from this way, didn't I? Yeah. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can't remember the path to get back up to the city. Here's another thing. Hopefully it... Okay, good. It didn't. Those are traps. And just like the... I was gonna say hacking. Just like the... bashing or the lock-picking mini-games, you have a separate type of game for disarming traps. Yeah, I'm going the right way. There used to be dudes in here. I think I go up this way? I think. Trying to remember my way back to town. Yaha! Here we go. So these are portals that you can unlock that will let you transfer to different parts of the world as you get them opened up. So, here we go. Now we're on the edge of town. And, oh! That was really dumb. Sorry about that, guys. That was really stupid. I feel dumb now. Let's see. Alright, so here's another place that I haven't been before. So I can go to any of these different places. Trying to remember how to get out of here. Isn't there a... Lair, the bell tower. It's not gonna let me go. Maybe I can go up here. Huh. Okay, it's either I'm really stupid and I'm missing something, or it's not letting me, get out to the main town. And... because before it would take me to this little place out of town. Bell tower. Yeah. It's... oh well, guys. But basically... yeah, I forget where it is. I don't remember, because I could walk out to the main town, too. But it's not really too big a deal. basically, you just walk up to a person and you get sort of a interface, whether, some are shops, and you can, on the left it shows what they have, on the right it shows what you have. You can buy, you can sell, you can, when you go to certain other places, you can, it gives you a list of resources that you have and a list of your tools that you have, or your weapons and armor. You can upgrade all of your equipment and various things like that. But that kind of should be enough of an idea of what Puzzle Quest 2 is like. So, again, it's a little bit of a different style, not quite the whole overworld thing. A lot more focused on, like I said, the individual character. Kind of feels like a Puzzle Quest, or kind of feels like a puzzle-based dungeon crawler, like a Diablo or something like that. And yeah, it's a really lot of fun. Like I said, I've played quite a bit of it on the 360, and I just recently started the PC version here. I just felt like playing something, while I was reading an audiobook or something. And it's a good game to play because, like I said, you don't really have to pay attention to the audio. Games like puzzle games or Minecraft, things like that, are also really good for, kind of, like I said, if you're listening to an audiobook or you just want to listen to some tunes or whatever. Really great for that, in addition to just being a standalone, good standalone game. So that is Puzzle Quest 2. Overall, I think it's very playable. There's a little bit of, some parts can be a little bit, wordy in some of the descriptions, but it's not too bad. And once you get spells and stuff that you like, you can stick with them for a while. So it's not like you're going to have to read constantly. You can get a setup that you like, play with it for a while, and then, periodically you definitely want to check the stores and check your inventory and your spell book to see if you have anything new that would work really well. But overall, the gameplay field is really well, and it's just a really fun game. So I would recommend it. Both Puzzle Quest 1 and 2 are really good in their own ways. And that will do it for this video. I will talk to you guys next time.